Hello, this is Rob Hambleton from Soul Canyon Training and Development, and I want to spend a few minutes talking with you about a wonderful program we offer in coordination with Pryor Learning Solutions called Colorful Connections, Adaptive Skills for Interpersonal Synergy. Now, Mary and I put this program together, and it's one of our favorite programs to actually participate in, have workshops and seminars around. And what it is an approach to teaching the 4-quadrant personality styles that are incorporated into a lot of different training topics that a lot of us teach, whether they're management topics, communication topics, dealing with difficult people, managing emotions under pressure, any topic that offers a personality style approach, I think you're going to find applicable to this particular product. Now, it's basically a 4-color approach, so red, green, yellow, blue, and we realize that there are a lot of different products out there and different approaches to do this. This is firmly anchored in Jungian psychology, for those of you that know what that means. It's built on the framework of introversion, extroversion, thinking, feeling, sensing, intuition, like most of the products that are out there are, including Myers-Briggs and DISC and a lot of different ones that are out there. We think our program, though, has some competitive advantages over the other ones out there, and it's my purpose in this video to talk to you about a little bit more about the program in detail and about what those different advantages are, and to give you some tips about how to position the program within your seminars to be more successful at selling it and actually get pull-through because of the strength of this program in terms of being able to pull through the sale of your packs that you have built around these particular programs. So we would like this program included in your packs. So this is why we're producing this video. So a little bit about the program. First of all, the program is in DVD format. It has a downloadable PDF workbook that participants can download and print as many times as they want. And it has this downloadable Quick Connect card, which we think is one of the big advantages of the program. Let me talk to you a little bit about this Quick Connect card. And once again, this Quick Connect card, the whole idea of it is it teaches people how to identify different personality styles quickly, and then it gives them some communication tips for being more effective with them. And this is one of the first things we want people to start learning as they participate in this program. So here's this Quick Connect card. Here's what this looks like. The front side of it looks like this. It has a 2-part read, and what I mean by that is you do the first read, are people being engaging or more reserved, and then on the engaging branch, are they being more driving and serious or bouncy and cheerful, and that leads you to the direct red and dynamic yellow personality styles respectively. On the reserve side, people can be warm, which is caring green, compassionate, nurturing, and supportive, or cool, analytical, detailed, and process-oriented. So we teach people how to do that read very, very quickly. And then once they've been able to do that read with someone they're working with, someone in their household, like their spouse or their kids or whatever, or clients or people they're trying to sell to, then we have them learn these things on the back side of the card. And this is what we spend a good chunk of the DVD teaching people how to do. Identifying characteristics and being more adaptive in terms of the way they communicate with the different personality styles. So this is a card that they can download and print as many times as they want. They can also buy the laminated versions of the card from us, and we can work with Pryor Learning Solutions to try to provide those as well. And we're very, very happy to provide as many of these as you would like as part of promoting and selling this product. Now, in terms of the overall content structure on the DVD, the first thing we spend some time doing is talking about what the personality styles are and the different attributes of the personality styles, what they really are relative to the total person, how they are, the packaging for the person, how they determine how we communicate, the dynamic flowing nature of personality styles. We definitely do not teach that people are one style all the time. One of the other big things that we teach in this particular product is that personality styles are flowing. So you want to be able to identify when someone's making a shift from one personality style to another and be very nimble on your feet at being able to adapt your communication style in that way. So we do that on the foundation of teaching the basics of personality styles. We then talking about, at a couple of different levels, being able to read the different personality styles in real time. We talk about the different characteristics of the personality styles. We have a lot of fun with that one. And then we get into practical applications of this information, the most primary of which is being able to communicate more effectively slowing down, speeding up, softening your tone, being more serious when you have to. We talk about all those different things and allow the participants to practice with them. We talk about the implications with regard to team building, how all of the different styles have different strengths and weaknesses. And when teams identify and build people and capabilities and jobs around and slot people into jobs that more naturally tune into their strengths based on their predominant styles, we talk about how teams can be more effective in that way. And finally, we cover being more adaptive with customer service and selling in terms of being able to identify the different personality styles in that regard. So that's the basic way the content lines out on the different elements of what we try to teach. We think that the key selling points with our particular product are, number one, and primarily, it's so simple. We try to make it simple in terms of how the branching chart works and how that bridges over to the communication do's and don'ts primarily. Simple, easy to lay out, effective, applicable. No long-term assessment is required and able to use this material on the front end. What I mean by that is we don't have to have on the front end someone answer 25 questions in order to know what personality style they are. Of course, we do have that, but in this workshop, we don't teach that. Instead, we teach the branching chart in terms of being able to do a real-time assessment of where someone is. So no long-term or long, detailed black box assessment with lots of questions on the front end is required. The skills are immediately applicable because people in these seminars, these workshops, when they're exposed to this information, they immediately start thinking about customers that they deal with, spouses, kids at home, where they've done things right, where they've done things wrong. They immediately start thinking and light bulbs pop on. They go, oh, that's why they act that way. And here's what I need to do to be more effective with them. And it's really, really cool in that regard. We've had people thank us for saving their marriages. Thank us for giving them skills to have less stress in dealing with certain types of clients and customers and being more effective at being able to close a sale with a different type of customer by being adaptive in the way they do it. So very, very immediately applicable. People see that real time when you do these things in the workshops and in the seminars and when you incorporate this information. Very easy to learn and retain, and therefore extremely easy to share, which is why we think people are going to want to pick up this DVD. They're going to want to take it back. They're going to share it with their family members, with their team members, with their organizational members in order to be more effective, because people see how that's going to happen when they do that. Now, one way that we make this really, really fun and interactive, but also applicable, is we incorporate activities. Now, I'm going to explain some of the activities we use and why we do them, but any of the information, if you want to contact Mary or myself and get the information, more detailed information in terms of how to lay out these activities, any of them, and incorporate them in terms of the way you teach any of your topics, we're extremely happy to do that. We're very experiential in terms of the way we do this. We think that these activities illustrate the different personality styles traits. They are fun and interactive. We all know as trainers that people learn more when they're interacting and having fun. And so here's our activities. We have a building block activity called Build It. We have a stress and in-the-moment performance type of activity called Hula Hoop. And we have a communication activity called Natural Disaster. Now, just some basic information about the Build It activity. Each of the teams are given a set of blocks. They have to figure out how they're going to trade with each other, how they're going to figure out how to build the right structure, only starting with some of the blocks that they need. It's really a lot of fun, a lot of interaction, great opportunities to debrief. The hula hoop involves getting around a hula hoop and trying to lower it to the ground. Many of you have seen this activity done. But in real time, people are mystified initially as to why they can't get the hula hoop to the ground, but then they need to do some very specific things in terms of being able to work together and be more adaptive in order to get it successfully to the ground. And then finally, the natural disaster activity that here on the screen you see is built around a Southern Oregon type of scenario, but you can adapt this to any type of scenario that you want to use with earthquakes and tornadoes and hurricanes and different things like that. But it's the whole idea of people from one personality having to practice the communication do's and don'ts to connect more effectively with their opposite personality style. So those are 3 wonderful activities. I'm not going to go through all the intricate details of the activities right here, but if you want more information on these, if these are at all intriguing to you, please contact Mary or myself, and we'll be happy to walk you through these. So here's our contact info. First of all, my email address is rob@soulcanyon.com. And I'm also happy to get telephone calls from you. So that's 541-218-7602. Mary's email address, predictably, is mary@soulcanyon.com. And her phone number, very close to mine, 541-218-7601. So that's our contact info. If there's any of this information that was on this video that you'd like to have clarified, if you'd like to get more information about how to do the activities, you can certainly contact me. The other thing to know about is that if you go out to YouTube and look up my YouTube channel, which is under my name, Rob Hambleton, you'll get to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it, but you're going to see some different videos out there, video clips of this program, but also the information around how to actually conduct the activity, because examples of all the activities I just explained are out there. And once again, if you need help with that, drop me an email and I'll be happy to pop you back a link so you can get connected with that information as well. The last thing I'd like to say is I very, very much appreciate Pryor Learning Solutions in terms of their willingness to put our products in their catalogs and on their flyers. That shows that they have confidence in us. We do fully understand that we need you guys, you trainers out there, to incorporate these programs into your packages and to build activities to show you the value of those. And we're very, very happy that you've been willing to do that. We are very, very willing to spend time with you to explain the program elements in more detail, to give you activity information. And we just very, very much appreciate your willingness to help us be successful. We will help you be successful. We're very, very happy to be part of this community. And please feel free to contact Mary or myself if you need help in any way with any of this information. Thank you very much, and be safe and have fun out there on the road. Thank you. Bye.